What up, Buckeye Nation? Welcome to Scoop, another breaking show for you guys today. Buckeyes cruising along on the recruiting trail. Before we get into it, you guys know the deal. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. We're on our way, marching towards that 37K mark. You guys are the only ones that can help us do that, so please do that. Super chats are open today as well. You know where that goes. Big day for the Buckeyes in more ways than you guys know until this point in time right now. So good to be tuned into this show. We know just got a big time 5-star commitment from Timmons. We told you that was going to happen a couple days ago. It has officially happened, but there's some other things, right? We want to let you guys in on today. But first, Funky, what's up, brother?
What's up, Devin? Yeah, feeling good. Feeling like a national champion today, and even better after the five-star number 29 player in the country, number two cornerback, Timmons commits to the reigning national champs, the Ohio State Buckeyes. I mean, what a great day. On Sunday, I was able to put in the equal sign, got word that this was happening, and today the news breaks. And I mean, it's a great day and another reminder that if you want this information first and want to talk about it first with us, join us on buckeyescoop.com for 30 cents a day. It's the best deal out there. I mean, 30 cents, you throw that in the tip jar at Starbucks every morning. So, yeah. So, you want the inside information first? Join us at Buckeye Scoop. The board has never been better. I mean, Devin, you're on it. You see, it's constant and it's firing and it's great. And we'd love to have many of you as part of it as possible. But yeah, what a great commitment from Timmons, and OG Walt does it again and gets another superstar in the defensive back class. And this is just the start, Devin. This is just the start of Ohio State's new motto for this class and what they're going to be doing with a bunch of other kids. And yeah, so more good news coming.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This guy, big time player, obviously Funky, like you said, 5-star, number 29 player nationally. Dad played linebacker in the NFL, also played for Florida State. But Coach Walt flipped him. And I'm going to tell you something, Funky. This 26 class that we got going on was a little light in the secondary, right? We had Blaine Bradford, who is the number one safety, was the number one safety. Once he committed, obviously, the recruiting people, they bumped him down a lot, but he's the number one safety in this class. They know it. Everybody knows it. He just is. Jordan Thomas, another corner in this class. But we sat on that alone for quite some time, had a decommitment from the Ohio safety. And then those are the only two people we had in the secondary. And last year, really only got Devin Sanchez and Jordan Wood. So some of us, the pressure was on Coach Walt to bring in some more secondary players. Then he goes out, gets Matty G gets Kamari Bing, right? The Maryland commit, which I just recently watched his film. Dude might be the best cover safety, the best cover secondary in this class. He's elite. No wonder Matty G told him he's the best free safety in this class. He's good. Kamari Bing is good. And then Timmons as well. So you got Jordan Thomas, Timmons, Blaine Bradford, and Kamari Bing. This secondary class, I would put up against any secondary in the nation. But even deeper into it, Funky, I love the Buckeyes strategy, right? I feel like this is another example of Ryan Day, Mark Pantoni, and this coaching staff playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. Because with nil, when you give these high schoolers offers, you have to be sure. What's the best way to be sure, Funky?
You
Watch their
watch all
senior
their senior
season.
film. Yep.
That's it. That's it. So let me tell you something. All these guys, the Buckeyes are after flipping. They're not some 3-star that the Buckeyes are hoping to add as fillers. These are all guys that the Buckeyes are saying, hey, these guys are worth our best nil offer. That's what they're doing. All these other schools, they're getting all their big nil offers in, right? A couple months ago. That's why you see all these other schools. That's why you see the Buckeyes with the number 9 ranked class. They did this on purpose. They wanted to see the senior film, and now is when they are coming in. And Funky, like you said, they're not done. There's another addition in this class, hasn't been announced yet. But essentially, there's another edition coming up very soon, a couple of them. But Funky, tell us about what you got on another potential D-line commit we got coming our way.
Yeah, I mean, the next news that will break within, I mean, within this timing stuff is weird, but it's gonna break within the week. Is Emmanuel Ruffin committing to the Ohio State Buckeyes. That's another four-star kid. I was able to put in my prediction yesterday early in the AMs that he was going to be joining this class, and just looking more and more promising today. Got even more confirmation about an hour ago on his commitment. So that's going to happen soon enough, and that's going to another top 100 kid. I think he's ranked 110th in the nation on the defensive line. That's going to join this class and just be another addition. And recruiting momentum is a real thing. Real thing. People hate being the first kids to flip, but once Jay Timmons flips, once Emmanuel Ruffin flips from Colorado, then all of a sudden next week we get Drake Quinn on campus. We get the cornerback from Florida on campus, and then we also probably get Brown back on campus for his official visit and his second time visiting the Buckeyes in the last couple of weeks. And we know how important those three guys are to the class. All three of those guys are top 100 kids in the class. Yeah, and that's another good one. I mean, there's also more than that we can go over, and there's a ton of kids the Buckeyes are looking to flip and really look for this to be a bigger than usual Ohio State class, like with 27, 28 kids in the class.
Yeah, I know. And like I said, me and Nevada did the show last night on Emmanuel Ruffin, so this isn't some breaking news. Funky was on behind the scenes driving the show last night, so shout out to you, man. You're killing it on the recruiting trail. Emmanuel Ruffin, 4-star, and again, blew up with his senior film. Same with Dre Quinn, doing the same thing. The next one on the list that I have a lot of confidence about based off the conversations, right, that I have been having is Kevin Brown, man. And to be honest with you, the conversations I have with people are different than everything I am reading from the national media. Everything I'm reading from the national media is, hey, this one's not a done deal. There's a long way to go. And that could be the case. But all I'm doing is repeating what I'm being told. And it's that Kevin Brown, as of this point right now, if he committed right now, he'd commit to the Buckeyes. And that is a top 70 player nationally. Penn State commit on the interior offensive line. And to be honest with you, with us flipping this 5-star corner, Kamari Bing, Landry Breed, all the flips that we are doing this year, what we told you on Scoop about 3 months ago that the Buckeyes have changed up their strategy, it's coming into fruition. So you are seeing that when we tell you, people are telling us things, it's coming to light. It's coming true. Told you Jay Timmons a couple days ago, telling you Emmanuel Ruffin now. So the national media sometimes doesn't quite have the pulse that we have on some of these things. But again, recruiting is so fluid, things can change. But the Buckeyes, I'm telling you, the strategy that they got going on right now, I love it. And it brought about a lot of frustration, 3 or 4 months ago when all these other schools were getting all these commitments and we were losing. But really what the Buckeyes were doing was sitting back because they were playing chess. Everybody else was playing checkers. Ryan Day averaging 60 yards per play, playing chess. Why everybody else is playing checkers, Funky.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. And the Buckeyes class currently sits about fifth in average and eighth overall, according to 247 and Rivals. And with the Emmanuel Ruffin commitment, that is it's gonna happen. You just gotta see it go through the hoop now, or it's a layup at this point, and see that go through the hoop. And I'm pretty sure that jumps us all the way up to 6. And then, obviously, if we're expecting to get more, and those guys would just bump us up more. And the Buckeyes are really looking to end the year with a top 5 class in the country. And a top 5 class in the country for our NIL approach and our approach in retaining players is exactly where we need to be. I mean, literally, Devin, exactly where we need to be. And I was just talking to, I was talking to Nevada and B this morning, and one of the main things that I brought up that I didn't even realize is usually Ohio State doesn't have a top 5 recruiting class when we don't even go perfect within the state of Ohio. Like, usually that doesn't happen. And we missed out on, 2 big-time cornerback commits out of the state of Ohio, and we're still going to end the year with a top 5, top 6 class and top 4, top 3 in average. I mean, that's really, really, really good. absurdly good, especially because Ohio State's opinion on these players I value way more than a recruiting site's opinions on these players. So there's a ton of players in this class that are extremely underrated that Ohio State really, really, really likes and continues to like. And we know that because if Ohio State didn't like these players, then they would do what we did there in Thomas and kind of let ask them the exit the class or try to recruit someone over them or not give them the nil that was once promised to them because of their senior year film. Just stuff that happens in this modern day age because if these, there's it's a business. So Ohio State's going to treat it like a business. So that some of that stuff does happen. Obviously, no, we try to refrain from it happening, but it does happen. And Ohio State will continue to do that. So I really, really like the class we have, Devin, and it's just getting better. And I'm really excited because after the UCLA game, I can only imagine the buzz that's going to come out of Florida and South Carolina. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be good. Very excited.
Yeah, Buckeyes, like we said, I love the strategy as well. I've always been a little frustrated in the past, Funky, with in the trenches, right? When we're signing 3 offensive linemen, 3 defensive linemen in a class, it always blew my mind. And it seems the Buckeyes have switched up a little bit there because, I mean, the defensive line, new offers are still going out. I'm telling you guys, this is another thing I'm telling you. There is a I am betting there will be a defensive lineman in this class that possibly we're not even talking about yet in a big way. I know there is communication out there with other defensive linemen that I don't hear anybody else talking about. Jimmy Frisco is one of them. JJ Fitch, the new offer out to the Alabama guy, commit. So he's one as well. So keep an eye out, man. These Buckeyes are doing big things. Flipped 5-star corner in this class. So as of right now, Chris Henry Jr., 5-star. He's ranked 40 nationally. The dude's a 5-star. Blaine Bradford should be as well. Sam Greer will end up a 5-star. Kari Wilder will end up a 5-star. There's 3, 4, 5-stars there. And then you add this one in here. Who knows how many 5-stars this class is going to end up with. But beyond that, beyond the political rankings that happen on these recruiting sites, go watch their film. This is an absolutely loaded class, and the Buckeyes continue their dominance. This is the Buckeye era, right? Jay Timmons himself, the guy that just committed, the 5-star just committed, said that on his visit. And also, if you want to hear from Jay Timmons, why did he commit? Why did he choose the Buckeyes? Why did he flip? Guess what? He's going to be on the show tonight. We're going to interview him here. You guys are going to get first-hand knowledge right there of exactly what went down, why he committed to the Buckeyes, his thoughts on it. So hit the alert bell as well. Funky, any final thoughts?
Yeah, you got me thinking about the 5-stars we have in this class, Devin. And Kari Wilder, 5-star defensive lineman, mix edge defensive lineman hybrid. Perfect for the scheme that Matt Patricia has. If we have an Arvell Reese on the edge, then he's like, to me, a better version of Caden Curry. And Caden Curry's a legit player. And then the 18th ranked player in the class, Sam Greer, 5-star. Because we give 32 people ranked 5-stars. So if you're in the top 32, you're a 5-star in my head. So those Kari Wilder, Sam Greer, then you have number 20 in composite with Chris Henry Jr., 5-stars. So that's 3 5-stars. And then we go to Jay Timmons, the number 29 player in the class. That's another 5-star. So I lost track. What's that? 4?
Yeah, and so then Chris Henry, Sam Greer, Kari Wilder, Jay Timmons. Those are 4 for sure 5-stars. But Blaine Bradford is there as well, man. Blaine Bradford dude's a 5-star. I don't know what they're going to rank him, but get real. Go watch his film.
Blaine Bradford, we passed up on a 5-star in Braylon Womack for a 5-star in Blaine Bradford. So I can get behind that 100% of the way. He's ranked top 50 according to every single recruiting service. And very few kids are that. Very, very, very few kids are top 50 in every single site. So I could totally agree with that. That's 5 stars for the Buckeyes. Definitely 5 stars in the Buckeyes' minds. Probably maybe even more than that if you really want to go through it. But 5.
Sincere Johnson.
Oh, Sincere Johnson. Yeah, you're right. We have a star-loaded class, and yeah, it's absolutely nuts, and it's crazy how the narrative can turn on just a few commitments and a few more that are coming. And I'm telling you, the Buckeyes will not end this year with a, but not a top six minimum recruiting class in the country.
Yeah. I know, Funky, you remember literally, I don't even know, 3 or 4 months ago, everybody flipping out about the Buckeyes recruiting, saying, oh my gosh, we're not going to have a top 5 class. Oh my gosh, we're not going to have a top 10 class. Go back and watch the shows. I mean, I know Funky said it. I know I said it. Chill out, everybody, right? Signing day is not here yet. Everything's going to be okay. And then we come out and the Buckeyes. So even if the Buckeyes weren't as dominant on the field, there might be some of these things that are not happening, but dude, this is Ohio State, bro. Like we do what we do. We sit back, we're patient, and we learn the rules first and foremost so we don't get ourselves in hot water. And then they attack, man. Ryan Day, Devin Sanchez's dad, Daniel Sanchez, came on this show and he said, one of the things I love about Ryan Day is he always has his thoughts on the future. And not just his thoughts, he's always acting. So Ryan Day is sitting here thinking ahead to the national title game in the sense of planning, preparing, 60 plays per game, waiting to watch senior film so he can get senior evaluations so they make sure they get some ROI on their nil investments that they're making on these players. Dude, look at the amount of money some of these other schools have spent. David Sanders, look at that. The Buckeyes didn't pull the trigger there all the way. Pretty high, but they didn't go all the way in there. And look why, right? There's a reason why. When the Buckeyes don't pull the financial trigger on some of these players, there's a reason why. When they do, there's a reason why. Jeremiah Smith, Caleb Downs, Kari Wilder is going to be one of them. You're about to find out. Jay Timmons, you're about to find out. So Buckeyes got it going on, man. And I love it, Funky. Love it.
Yeah, one last thing. We have 7 kids committed within the top 100 according to Rivals and 8 within 103. So we have 8 kids out of the top 103 in the nation according to Rivals. That's pretty dang good. And I mean, that's really good. That's disgusting.
Yeah, last year we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last year we had 6 and ended up
and this year we have 8.
5th in national rankings. So you see how this ranking system works. We have 8 top 100 kids, yet we have a lower ranked class than we did last year, and we only had 5. So we're good, man. We are good. But all right, Funky, anything else?
Yeah. Nope, that's all. Just good show, good breaking show, and look forward to watching your podcast today with Jay Timmons to see what he has to say about his commitment.
Yep, it's going to be a good one. Another reminder there, dogs, be quiet. Good Lord. Another reminder there tonight, Jay Timmons just committed to the Buckeyes 5-star corner. Stay tuned. Hit the alert bell. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button on both channels. Buckeye Scoop, got to hit that 37K. But on that note, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Go Buckeyes. OH.
Ayo.